All right, so I don't know who this video is for, but I definitely could relate to this message that I'm about to put out. So, long story short, there is many of you who suffer, whether that's in silence or publicly on social media. Okay, a lot of people are bullies, bots, okay, and just downright envious of you, okay, and there's a lot of competition, whether that's friends, family members, or foes, people who's at work, in your household, in your community, or even in your relationship. Be careful and be mindful of the things people say to you. Not everything deserves a reaction or a response. Okay? Sometimes silence is deadly. So, with that being said, you got to start showing mercy. How God uh, shows mercy to us. Okay, so with that being said, you need to be kind to people who are downright fucking evil and demonic to you. People who offend you, people who trigger you, um, people who just say things. Some people say shit to get a response out of you just to see if you're going to respond or react. I'm still learning to this day to ignore, ignore, ignore. It's easier said than done. So whoever you are, try not to be so snappy. Try not to be so confrontational. Try not to go back and forth with people who mean nothing to you. And even if they do, ignore them. Okay? Like I said, it's easier said than done. Ignore them. Walk off. Pray. Don't say nothing at all. Like I said, silence is deadly. A motherfucker can hear you just as loud as when your mouth is open. They can hear you with that mouth closed. Okay? Sometimes you just got to build bridges of love, kill them with kindness, okay, and overlook the things that people are constantly doing to you, no matter who they are. You can forgive, okay, and you about not never finna forget. But forgiveness, like I said in multiple videos, is for you. So let people be, leave people where they are, okay. When a motherfucker show you who you are, sometimes you just got to leave them where they are. And when you do get some money, try to give back. There's a lot of people greedy as hell out here. Try to give back to people and and without expecting something or anything in return, if that makes sense. Okay? So this is also not just being kind to people who wronged you, but when you see people in public and you know they're suffering, whether that's like, this ain't even got to be people outside. This could be people inside of a church home. Okay? Give what you can give, because one day you may need something. And when you hold on to everything, how can somebody else receive anything from you, or how are you open to receive if you're greedy and you're hoarding everything, you're keeping everything to yourself? That's the same thing with knowledge. A lot of people have a lot of knowledge and they refuse to give it to someone else or teach someone else, because guess what, sometimes that teacher becomes the student. A lot of people don't like that. People just be in competition and just want to think it's a rat race. I'm ahead of you. I beat you. Oh, okay, you got two big bodies. Okay, well, I'm coming with a Benz. Like, everybody be competing. And we are in the last days. It's no game. We in the last days. Daughter against mother, son against father. We in the last days. Siblings against sibling. We are in the last days, and it shows daily. You can see, especially with all these people losing their lives and things of that nature. So, like I said, be giving. And like I said, it's easier said than done. You know, it's people in my life that has wronged me, and I'm still that humble, gentle spirit. I may be angry because I'm still in the process of healing. I'll never forget what people do or say to me. I never do, and I never forget people who helped me. But there's times where I want to be hateful. My heart won't allow me to do it. Do you hear me? There's times I want to say the most evilest shit to people on social media, especially on YouTube. You don't know how many times I have text back the devil, a demon, a demonic spirit behind this screen, and wanted to destroy a motherfucker with my words. And the Most High God would tell me, no, no, not my child. Mm-mm. Backspace. Delete. Don't you dare put that evil spirit out there in the world. So I'm still learning daily to ignore people. There's people still talking shit in my comment section right now on YouTube about certain videos and still constantly arguing with me about Krishan Rock. I've never in my life been on my channel as long as I've been and have to sit up here and deal with so many bots, so many young people, because these can't be grown ass women with no face on their channel, faceless channel, and no subscribers. And even if they got a few, like I said, I ain't never been through this much hate or ignorance, shall I say. Would a motherfucker want to go back about a girl that we don't know nothing about? Only thing we know is what's put out in the public. That's demonic. So I ignore it. There's days where, yeah, you will get me because I'm still healing. I've been through trauma. I've been through a lot of things. Okay, so yeah, you can trigger me, and that's where healing come into place. When you damn near healed, and people say fully healed like it stops. No, you're gonna continue to heal. So that means there's gonna be your good and your bad days. There's gonna be days you're gonna be able to ignore. And then there's gonna be days that we're all humans. We have emotions. You're gonna react out of anger, and when you think of it, immediately ask God to erase that spirit of that evil spirit from Satan. When you start thinking evil, the sin starts with the thought. Well, maybe I should go look at some ass. Boom, it starts with the thought, and then you go do it. Okay, so when people are fucking with you, say the most hateful things, and people don't understand that is true. When you get on people's channels, no matter what social media network you're on, and you go throw out that spirit of hate, demons attacking them, do you not know you're putting them in a higher position every time? Like every time somebody comes says something evil because they don't understand and overstand who I am, don't understand or overstand my messages or whatever the case may be, or may be new, my subscribers go up. Or something good happens every time. This is why I know I don't need to react, especially if it's out of anger, if I'm cursing somebody out to the T, because I can get filthy with my mouth. I'm telling you, this mouth will put you in the grave. And I'm working on it. I swear I'm working on it. So I'm learning to not respond to everything. Everything don't deserve a reaction. I'm also learning to kill them with kindness. And there's a such thing as being nice and nasty. I don't got to get reckless. I ain't got to say the most evil, dark, sinister things. I can check you cool, calm, and humble, cool, calm, and collective with whatever message I'm trying to convey to you. It ain't got to be aggressive or whatever the case may be. But that goes along with your background and where you're from. Certain places that you was born into, places that you're from, that shit stems from that as well. But anywho, I hope y'all got the message. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of this. I didn't want to drag it out. I just felt like somebody needs to hear it.